dude's like 90. Is this even like legal? Should he be able to do this? Because what happens? Challenger or whatever. But I'm thinking, bet he had to come up with his own insurance. Because they're not going to let him go up there without that. So I can just see him, calling like Jake from State Farm. Hey, can I get the Aaron Rodgers discount? Jake going, hell no. But you might want to have like Scotty beam you up. That might be a better option. Poor William Shatner. All this was kind of going on and planned as he was getting divorced from his fourth wife. He probably thought that one of those crazy bitches was going to be the closest thing to death that he ever came up with. Not actually going into space. Who knew? But I don't know. The pandemic it had some perks to it. For the first time, clerical people could come home and work remotely in their PJs. Yeah. I kind of like that. I think it took everybody's expectation level down a little bit. Nobody was wearing makeup, nobody was buying it, we weren't going out, it didn't really matter. Some of us didn't brush our hair for the day, maybe. I was talking about her. But. Every day was like no bra day. I don't know, I kind of liked it, but I worked remote, and my fiance worked with me. Side by side, and I kind of encouraged sexual harassment. I stopped tipping after a few months, but it was encouraged and appreciated. Okay, but there's also some cons to this, and one of them was the cleaning lady at my remote office really sucks. She never gets like the ceiling fan behind the monitor. She's really not that good. I didn't like her. Then the fact that when you work from an office, you're normally expected to prepare like a dinner. But when you work from home, now you've got to cover breakfast and lunch. I discovered that I really didn't care for doing this, and I really did have an appreciation for the restaurants and the fact that there are people that like to cook, and I like to go and pay them. So I'm glad that they're back open, even though I did appreciate traffic a lot more during the pandemic when nobody was going anywhere. I saved a lot of money in gas. But I spent it all on vodka. So right before the pandemic started, I was in Jamaica and I got engaged. And again, he was also working remotely as I was. Now that's 14 consecutive months of being in the same 12 by 12 room with 2 desks, 24/7. This really equates to 10,800 hours of total together time. We're still talking, for the most part. And the wedding is still on. We just haven't set a date yet. Let's get back to you on that one. Your invitations will be in the mail. I'll definitely have to let you know. But during the pandemic, everyone was so afraid to go out. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't go anywhere. So we kind of thought, well, in case this is going to roll over for the next 5-10 years, we should probably find some things to do. So, hey, let's buy an ATV. Okay, never did that before. Let's do that. So we bought one in last fall. And we quickly learned that you can't have one ATV and 2 people. Now we gotta buy another one. All right, so we kept looking, Facebook Marketplace, good deals. So we would go there and check it out, and finally, a few months later, in January, we found another one. Just so happened to be the same exact year, make, and model of the one we had. This is great. Nobody's going to fight over it because they're both the same thing. Nobody has a better one. So we go, and it's an hour and a half away. We travel out there, we get outside. First thing I do, slip in the ice. Boom, land on my back. That's a month of physical therapy after that. So guess who's not riding that ATV? I had fun with it for a little bit, but it was still winter, so you can only do so much with an ATV. Comes into springtime, and wow, now we both can be on one. I start driving around on it, going out to the front yard, turn around, coming back, and I felt myself down. Boom! I hit the ground, and I thought, I'm right here on the busy street. All my neighbors and people saw me do this, so I got to jump up like I just completed the next game's jump. Woo! But I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what. So I spent a month in pain and kind of hobbling around like I usually do. But the pain didn't go away. So finally, 2 months later, they take some x-rays, couldn't find anything. Take some MRIs. Oh, you have 3 back fractures. That's probably why you're in a lot of pain. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, is this somebody giving me a sign that maybe I shouldn't be on any TV? I don't know. I'm still going to try it as soon as I heal. So next week, actually, I get to go under the knife and get cemented. I don't know really what that means, but I don't really want to YouTube that because I don't really want to see it. I'm just hoping it's not crazier Gorilla Glue, and I hope they put it in the right spot. Because it is my tailbone, so kind of a popular area sometimes. Wish me luck. Watch it on Facebook. I won't post any pictures, but I might have to figure out if now I need a tramp stamp. Gonna look funny back there with 2 holes. It's gonna look like 2 eyes. So, and not a good angle, believe me. Not a good angle. So, oh no. Well, anyway, wish me luck. But thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us. Happy coming. So thank you very much.